Yeah, public service announcements. So today's topic, I want to be addressing big men and women. When I mean big men and women, I mean influential people, people that have money. When I mean money, not be 400k or 500k. I mean people that have money, politicians, pastors, celebrities, maybe record label bosses and promoters and politicians, people that have money. This message is for you. So if you are in this category, that yes, even businessmen and women that has money, this message is for you. If you're in this category, please hold on, so that the people that are not in this category, they can leave this, they can swipe up and leave this video. But for you that is an aspiring big man or big woman, that you want to be a boss, or you are aspiring to be a boss someday, and there's definitely going to be more money in your account that will be enough for you and your generations to come. Hold on, I have a message for you. But for the meantime, let's wait for those that are not in this category to go somewhere else. Let's wait. Okay, so welcome back. If you are here, like I said, I come bringing good news. I want to ask you a question as a person that is influential, that has money. Majority of you, especially these politicians we have these days that are stealing billions and millions of naira, building houses everywhere, buying properties everywhere, just for the benefit of yourself and your family and your children yet unborn to come. I understand that you have a good motive by having these properties, but can I tell you something, sir? Can I tell you something, man? Will you listen to me? Should I tell you the truth? Ask yourself, the place you are staying now, is this your father's house? Have you ever imagined? Maybe you were raised in the village, and maybe by that time your father then was also working somewhere, was trying to acquire properties for you. But you now, you've grown, you have your own family now. You can see that you are not even at that same place that your father was hoping that you're going to stay down and take over from him. Now, do you have, I don't know if you can relate, if you can understand very well. You see now that there is a loophole, like there's a movement. I don't know if you understand, but the movement is this. Those properties you are acquiring, you are buying in millions. You are hoping that you're going to give to your children, that they are not going to suffer this, this. My brother, my sister, all of them are old-fashioned. All of them, they are old-fashioned. You watching me today, you way they look me now. Are you staying in your father's house? Because if you imagine, no matter how much you use in buying those properties, your children, they will stay in the place. The place is fine, it's decent, yes. But you know that they will get tired of that environment and they want to try a new place. And you see one thing about properties, they can't carry it to the new place they want to go to. Let's say, for example, now you were raised in the village. Based on say you don't get exposed, you don't meet classmates, you don't meet people now. You say, no, you know what, village champion, I need to leave the village. And maybe your father is a chief in your village. He has houses, he has farmlands that, okay, you know what, my children, let me have this one for my children. Now, you don't leave all those things. You've abandoned those things now. You've come to the city. You want to be a city boy. Tell me why your children that you are giving birth to, that you are trying to acquire the property for, they want to also be a city boy. Tell me why they don't want to go to another city and start their own. I don't know, there is this formation. So, I'm not asking you, or I'm not saying that you should not acquire these properties, but use your brain. The best thing you can acquire for the next generation is not even property. It's not property. Okay, let's take a look at cars. How many of you remember 505? Yes, how many of you, at least most of you, you can still remember 505. We have cars of 505. We have cars of 504. I remember back then, one of my, if you have those two cars, 505 and 504, I think 505, 504 and 406, Peugeots. These are prominent cars now. Government, they used to give 504 that time. They give 504, 406 for the big officials. I don't know, government officials. If some of you can watch, if some of you are watching, you can relate and you can also attest to this thing I'm saying in this video. You can attest to it that yes, government official back then, they used to collect 406 from like government. When you finish school, then I think it's 504 or something. But now these cars now, nobody talks about them anymore. Nobody talks about them anymore. I don't know, because back then there were things we were craving for. We were craving for so many things back then, but now they are no longer in existence and no one is talking about it. Imagine if you, as a parent, then you've taken your time to acquire these properties. You've acquired these properties now, and your children now they don't like it. What will you do? And these things now, when they devalue, you can't even get back the amount you are getting. This is the more reason why I respect Dangote. This is the only reason why I respect Dangote a lot. Is among the many other reasons. You see that I doesn't buy these properties and everything. I don't know if he buys, but he's a very good investor. He invest wisely, because you see these businesses. Once you've been able to establish a good business, is the best gift you can give to your children. Because why? From these businesses, they can be able to have these monies that they want to get the whatsoever they desire by themselves. Because now this age now is something else. What our parents think. I remember my father then. He has this table. There was this table. He said it's an ancient. I don't know. It was saying from one kind of tree like that, and it's very strong. Yes, all of us, we grew up in our house. We saw this table. And my dad was like, okay, you know what? These things, they are ancient things, so we need to be keeping them. But now, I don't have any of these properties in my place. I don't have any of the properties. Because now they are all ancient. And my dad bought them for good money back then. Was hoping that, but life evolves. So, killing yourself, building mansions, thinking that the house, no matter how much you spend building that house, no matter the amount you spend building that house, bros, madam, forget it. Your children that you give back to will not want to stay in that environment, because they believe they've grown up there, they know people there, and they want to go to a place where they will start as their own. Majority of our children now, they tend going abroad. They want to go to abroad to further their education. They will meet you. The house you've built here, you can't carry it and go there. Even the ones that they will give birth there, they want to go to another country. I don't know. If you see now, there's a trend, because everything keep moving. This person now, my father was brought up in the village. He decided that, okay, you know what? His father brought him in the village. He came to township. Myself now, as a son to my father, my own father, I decided that, okay, my father was in the township. I don't want to be in that environment. I want to come to another environment. He has a house there, but I didn't go there. I don't even see any reason to be there. I see those things as old things. I want to roll with the big things, like new things. I want to associate. So are these things not really waste? Why are you stealing money, or you work so hard just to acquire these things? Just for you to think that you give it to your children. Look at cars, phone, phone. Oh Jesus, I can remember something now. An iPhone 6 back then. iPhone 6. I remember it was the talk of the town. It was many celebrities they get them now. Now I won't get them, I'm not using them to do anything. It's just their house, like decoration. Sometimes I will not think. We just the labor. Whereas these things, they keep evolving and they keep getting better. And we go the extra miles to make sure that the way at which some of you just want to acquire these properties just to give to your children. I don't really understand. Your children don't send you. They go sell them. They go sell them through away. Use the money to go do another thing. Not they kill yourself. You're just killing yourself to acquire these properties to just begin. See, wise and have sense. The best thing you can give to your children. Investment. Now I heard nearly all the commercial banks in Nigeria now, they sell shares. These things are the things you can give to your children, not these same properties. I'm not saying you can't buy. If you are buying properties, it's just for yourself and your wife, like just for the time being. But if you are thinking, you have this mindset that once you the thing will outlive you, don't lie. That thing will be ancient. Back then, there used to be this 3-loader discs. I don't know, most of you watching me, you can remember these 3-loader discs. Back then, big boys' houses were usually one room, red rug, You have one 3 loader and maybe sharp television. I remember that sharp television will be like say they very strong. You could just deal with big back. There's one rubber at the back. If you have that color television, you will now have this AV plug 3. AV, there's red, yellow, and white. One coming from the back of the three loader. The other one coming from the TV. They will put themselves together. They will not put discs. You open it, it will come out like the thing will be rotating around. I don't know, most of you know. There's another one loader disc, compact discs. I don't know if most of you watching me can still remember these things. These things then, they were properties that people were fighting toward, like they were fighting to get. But now nobody talks about them. Nobody. If you are rich, you have money, you want to give things to you, stop worrying about all these things. Except maybe you are acquiring this property for just commercial use. Okay, you know what? I acquired this property. It's not really for my stay. It's just to raise money. You know what? People will be paying me rents and all those things like that. Finish. That's all. You're thinking that I'll get one house in Abuja. My children will come and stay here. Let me build one house for them. Once they grow up, they will go and stay there. They will sell them. They will sell them through it. That car you are thinking, even Rolls Royce, this Rolls Royce, people are rushing to go and buy now. You will see that it will turn old fashion. We see cars that are coming now. We see cars that are coming. We have Lamborghini Euros, we have Rolls Royce, we have Bugatti, Ferrari, many cars, latest, super. Like now we have electric cars. I don't know, but if you think, you sit down and think about these things, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. You will know and you will agree with me in the comment section. So please, the best gift you can give to your children yet unborn is a very viable business. These things, with that business you are giving to them, they can be able to access wealth that they will use to make up a living for themselves. In whatever generation they find themselves, they can be able to compete with that generation, because why? They have the resources to be able to move ahead. Not buying properties. Properties, I don't know what I go. Properties are just to buy, sell, then you just use it for business. That's all. Because if you are thinking it's for them to stay and my children are not going to labor again, they don't need to buy this one. I don't buy everything for them. No, forget it. Baba, forget that. We there, we don't move. We don't leave our parents for somewhere. Everybody they move. I know my children now, if you don't like one stay in Nigeria, if you won't go abroad, they won't go get further education, they won't go learn for abroad. Their children will follow suit. They go different places. So you laboring yourself, calm down, do what you can. Do not force yourself. If not the little one, you and your wife and I go enjoy, just do them. Set them up. If you set them up, give them businesses, ideas. Let them go and fend for this. Don't force yourself. You buy everything, buy the luxury. After all the waste of time, children one day they will sell everything, because why? They are now, all of them, they are ancient things. They are ancient things. If you see now chandelier people they use for this thing, people know they use all those bulbs again. They have all those fluorescent lights in those days. Fluorescent. We have so many things you can go think. You will remember fluorescent lights. All those many all those things there. Back then in those days, you see houses with good fluorescent lights everywhere. They glitter. You will say, man, this kind of house build down or village go make sense. Baba, build a house now. Everybody, nobody will even come. Nobody will come. Now jet age, people, things are happening. Well, I don't really have much to say, because I've said a lot already, and I don't want the video to be longer than this. So they say what? A word is enough for the words. A word is enough for the words. Answer me. Let's go. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, man. One love. Bye.